Hey guys, something new arrived at my doorstep today. This is the Thundertoys TD2030, also known as Ghost from Antman and the Wasp. In this, as this is third party, it is known as the Phantom. Okay, before we open up and explore the figurine itself, let me compliment Thundertoys in the job well done for having an external brown box for every single one of their toys. Okay, I've seen a lot of comments from Hot Toys forums, buyers complaining that hey, not every single Hot Toys figurine comes in a brown box and it causes damages to the outer box itself during shipment, and it's only protected by a flimsy plastic if it's not wrapped properly by the third-party seller, etc. So Thundertoys, I've always seen them coming with a brown box like this. Okay, so we're going to unbox this to see how it looks inside. And this is how the art box looked like. Very simple, very straightforward. I prefer this honestly over what Hot Toys has given us through the years. I appreciate the creativity, but I do see costs involved in having very fanciful boxes, all the extra foil stamping, transparent cases, box art, etc. Too fanciful, and honestly, I think it costs additional money. So I'd rather we pay lesser, give us a simple box, we take the figurine out, all the accessories out, and then we chuck the box without feeling painful. Because let's be honest, we do not have space to keep this, especially here in Singapore. Our houses are small. We don't want to keep all these boxes. We get the figurine and then we chuck the box without feeling the pain. Okay, so box art itself, fairly straightforward. Phantom, again, third party. This is not licensed, so they can't use the original Marvel property, etc. But very simple design of the sculpt. Okay, if you look closer, you can see the weave pattern on the entire box itself. These are not textured, okay? Unlike Hot Toys, they love to have their textured box, etc. This is not textured, this is just printing. Okay, shoebox design, split on both sides, and here you see all the glare, sorry. The warning, made in China, etc, etc. Okay, you don't need to know, honestly, just need to know that this is made in China, it's third party. But no one's gonna arrest you for having this. Everything's made in China nowadays anyway. Okay, so let's unbox this to see what's inside. So once you open up the shoebox itself, it's being protected by some foam, covered foam. Okay, there's vinyl material sticked onto the foam so it doesn't damage the figure. Is it better than the transparent clamshell that Hot Toys uses? Maybe, because it does a much better job in protecting the figure in case of shock, etc., and bumping to one another. And from what I know, some materials, they get stuck onto the transparent boxes after a long period of time, especially in a very humid climate like Singapore here, like the Winter Soldier, etc. If you keep it for a long time, planning to display it maybe a year or two later, usually get stuck onto the transparent box. Okay, which is why after a few years, Hot Toys starts supplying, the black color paper that protects the figurine from the plastic case itself, just to prevent sticking on to the cases. So over here, you don't have that, you have foam. Okay, so straight off the bat, you have the figure itself, you have the head, additional sculpt. The head is protected by some paper, and then the next layer itself, you have the base stand, extra hands, and the cross grabber. Okay, and I'm gonna get everything out of the box to see how they look like. Okay, straight out the bat, we have the stand and the cross grabber. Very generic cross grabber, and stand is fairly huge, so will I use it? Very unlikely. Okay, I'll probably switch this over to the standard oval shape that cross grabber stand that is probably costing like $2-3 maximum. This one, it's likely to go into storage. I don't see any chance of me using it because it's huge. Okay, accessory wise, we don't get much. We only get this extra pair of relaxed hands, grabbing hands. I think they're more relaxed than grabbing. Okay, so paint details, I mean, they tried. they tried. They have a little bit of stains, dirty, grimy fingers. You do see the textured pattern, the weave pattern onto the glove though. Okay, so you have to give them props for that. Okay, but everything else, I think it's pretty generic, pretty simple. Okay, I do hope that they give us, I wish that they have given us a pair of punching hands, but they don't. So I don't know how we're gonna fix that, but let's see. And this is the helmeted head sculpt that comes with the figurine. Okay, very nice weave pattern. This is similar to what the weave that she had in the movie itself. Okay, unfortunately the light doesn't light up. Okay, the eyes, all this doesn't light up. Okay, it's pretty alright, pretty decent. A bit too dirty in my opinion, because I don't recall her being dirty at all, because she phases through things, so why would dirt get stuck on her? Okay, either way, I digress. And here we have the head sculpt that comes with the set itself. This is the human sculpt of Hannah John Kamen, the actress that played Ghost in the movies and expected to play or confirmed to play her again in the Thunderbolts movie. Does this look like her? I would say maybe 65% out of 100. Is it perfect? No. But do you see a little bit of her maybe at certain angles? Okay, obviously the paint details, the sculpt isn't perfect, but come on, you have to give them props for trying. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but you do see a little bit of the actress. Not much, but it is what it is. Okay, and on top of that, it comes with this hooded, unmasked hood. Okay, so it's supposed to go on the figurine like this, and then you have this. Oh, sorry. It goes like this. Okay, so it's as if she removed her hood and a mask and have it resting behind her. Okay, now I'm going to put it onto the figure itself to show how she looks like in all her glory. So this is Ghost in all her glory. So again, I wouldn't say this is the perfect figurine, considering that this is done by Thundertoys, and Thundertoys have produced a lot of bangers in recent years. They have the best one that they have produced is the Raimiverse Spider-Man, the Topher Grace Spider-Man Venom. That is perfect. That is the best. Okay, that is the must buy if you haven't have it, but I understand that is very out of stock, so you might have to pay eBay price if you're interested in getting it. If you've seen my past review, if you manage to get it at the right price, go for it. Okay, Thundertoys has also done Bloodsport from Suicide Squad 2. They've also done the Polka Dot Man, that is actually pretty decent as well. But for this one, I think they kind of fell short. Okay, firstly, the lack of a fist. Secondly, why is she pink? Okay, I've watched the movie before. I don't know why it ended up pink over here, where they could have given us the same colors as what they have done over here. Okay, let me zoom in if you can see closer. See, this is not nothing to do with lighting or whatever. This is pink. Okay, why is it pink? Okay, or maybe if you want to be fancy and say why is it lavender? Okay, why? Okay, she should be either white or off-white or grey, you know, at the very least, not pink. So am I going to find ways to rectify it? Very unlikely. Okay, since she's going to be a background character, she's not going to be in the front, so I don't see why I'm going to fix it. Okay, secondly, the feet itself comes loose really easily. Okay, both of them. Okay, because this area here is a hard plastic and you can't move it anymore. So when you try to pivot it forward, just see, you try to do any angle and articulation past this range of movements a little bit, it snaps off because it doesn't have much grip. It doesn't have much of a hole to connect the ball joint. See, any side articulation, it comes off. So I'm sure this is gonna affect the entire batch. Even if you have it, I'm sure you're gonna face the same problem. So I don't know how I'm gonna fix it, but I doubt I'm gonna fix it as well. It's gonna be a background character. It is what it is. Okay. Articulation wise, pretty standard. You're not gonna move a lot, honestly. Okay, but the details wise, I really like it. Okay, you can see all the weave patterns. Okay, consistent weave patterns on everything. The head sculpt, the suit, the pants. Okay, the only I saw is honestly the purple. So again, we make do. Okay, why do I even buy this? Because I want to complete the set. She's part of the team in Thunderbolt, so I want to have the entire Thunderbolt team, because I know it's unlikely that Hot Toys is going to produce this character because of they've backfired on a lot of characters like Taskmaster, you know, so all this lesser characters, I don't think they're going to produce. So since a third-party company has decided to help produce this, I said, wow, why not? It's not expensive. It's about $100 over dollars, including shipping over to Singapore. And the delivery date, the production date is actually quite fast. It's a year plus. No, less than a year plus. A couple of months only, and we have this in hand already. So I doubt a lot of people purchase this. So she's going to go into the team, the Thunderbolt team with I have Red Guardian, I have Yelena Belova, I have Taskmaster. Okay, so I have Bucky obviously. So she's going to go into that team. Oh, I also have the fake Captain America, US agent. Yeah, so she's gonna go into the team. So while we continue, I'm gonna put her head sculpt on to see if she looks better like this or with the alternate head sculpt. Ooh, ghost. So here she is with the alternate sculpt. Okay, I think she looks actually okay, but it's very unlikely that you pose her with this. It's most likely that you're gonna put the helmet sculpt over, and I can't let her hold the helmet because her hood is behind her, and you cannot remove the hood from the sculpt unless you destroy it. Okay, it's all glued on. Okay, so she looks okay like this. Is it perfect? Again, far from perfect, but that's all we have. In the movie, I don't think her hair was that long. It's probably up to this area here, but it got really long over here. I don't know what the reference was, but yeah. Okay, of course you can trim it, but I'm not gonna do it. Too lazy and too skillless. Okay, so my Thunderbolts team is more or less completed. The only one that I don't have is probably Sentry, and we don't know how his suit is gonna look like. Hopefully Hot Toys does it so that we can complete the set. And it's very likely that they will release a Red Hulk, so probably gonna get that as well. Else, am I happy with this figure? I mixed. I think she's okay. She completes the set. Okay, she kind of looks like how it does in the film itself. Again, gripes that I have: the color is off. You lack a lot of accessories. The articulation is average at best. Okay, you can't do a lot of articulation. See, this is the best you can do. Okay, else you're gonna start tearing. Okay, lift your legs up. It goes up maybe 30 degrees. Okay, leg flexors like this, 90 degrees. But worry about the seams that's gonna break. Pivot anchor is barely there. Okay, head articulation, it pins, it pivots more or less like this. Okay, hand it raises up. I think can force a bit more, 90 degrees. Okay. Okay, articulation is still fairly okay. Okay. So you decide if it matches to what you expect of her in the movie. Do I like it? I think it's okay. First unboxing of the year, and I met with this. I mean, it is what it is. You can't have everything perfect in life. Okay. But for the money itself, you can't complain, man. Would I want to pay lesser for it? 100%. I don't even want to pay for this. But because of my character, I just want to complete the set, so I purchased her. So maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed that someone does a better version of her. And I haven't seen her version in the Thunderbolts. So maybe that version will get released, I don't know. And then it will be an improved version. Else, I cannot stand the purple. Other than that, see you next time.